Today, our topic is on the importance of patience in a fast-paced world. We live in a time where everything moves quickly. Technology, communication, work, and even our personal lives seem to rush by. We want things now, not later. We want instant results, instant answers, and instant success. But in this fast-paced world, patience is more important than ever. Patience is not just about waiting. It is about how we act while we wait. It is about staying calm, focused, and positive, even when things do not go as fast as we want. Patience is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and improved. Let us talk about why patience matters and how we can develop it in our lives. First, let us think about why patience is so important. One reason is that good things take time. Think about nature. A tree does not grow overnight. It takes years for a seed to become a strong, tall tree. The same is true for many things in life. Learning a new skill, building a career, or creating a strong relationship, these things do not happen quickly. They require time, effort, and patience. If we rush, we might miss important steps or make mistakes. Patience allows us to grow steadily and achieve lasting success. Another reason patience is important is that it helps us handle challenges. Life is not always easy. There will be problems, delays, and disappointments. When we face these difficulties, patience helps us stay calm and think clearly. It helps us avoid making impulsive decisions that we might regret later. For example, if we lose our job, patience can help us take the time to find a better opportunity instead of jumping into the first job we see. Patience gives us the strength to keep going even when things are hard. Patience also improves our relationships with others. In a fast-paced world, we often expect people to respond quickly or act the way we want. But everyone has their own pace and their own challenges. Patience helps us understand and respect others. It allows us to listen better, communicate more effectively, and avoid unnecessary conflicts. For example, if a friend is going through a tough time, patience helps us give them the space and support they need instead of pushing them to move faster. Patience builds trust and strengthens connections. Now, let us talk about how we can develop patience in our lives. One way is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we are mindful, we focus on what is happening right now instead of worrying about the future or rushing to the next thing. This helps us slow down and appreciate the journey, not just the destination. For example, if you are stuck in traffic, instead of feeling frustrated, you can take a deep breath and notice the world around you. You can listen to music, think about your day, or just enjoy a moment of quiet. Mindfulness helps us find peace in the present moment. Another way to develop patience is to set realistic expectations. Often, we feel impatient because we expect too much too soon. If we set smaller, achievable goals, we can celebrate progress along the way. For example, if you are learning a new language, do not expect to be fluent in a month. Instead, focus on learning a few new words each day. Over time, these small steps will add up to big progress. Realistic expectations help us stay motivated and patient. It is also important to practice self-control. Self-control means managing our emotions and actions, especially when we feel frustrated or impatient. One way to practice self-control is to pause before reacting. For example, if someone says something that upsets you, take a moment to breathe and think before responding. This pause can help you choose a calm and thoughtful response instead of saying something you might regret. Self-control is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Another way to build patience is to focus on the bigger picture. When we feel impatient, it is often because we are focused on a small, immediate problem. But if we step back and think about our long-term goals, we can see that this problem is just a small part of the journey. For example, if you are working on a big project and feel stuck, remind yourself why you started the project in the first place. Think about the impact it will have when it is finished. This shift in perspective can help you stay patient and motivated. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to develop patience. Gratitude means appreciating what we have instead of always wanting more. When we focus on the good things in our lives, we feel more content and less rushed. For example, instead of feeling impatient because you do not have the latest phone, take a moment to appreciate the phone you do have and how it helps you in your daily life. Gratitude helps us find joy in the present moment and reduces the pressure to constantly chase after new things. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can also teach us a lot about patience. The Stoics believed that some things are within our control and some things are not. They taught that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This mindset helps us stay patient because we stop wasting energy on things we cannot change. For example, if you are waiting for a job offer, you cannot control how long the company takes to make a decision. But you can control how you spend your time while you wait, maybe by learning a new skill or networking with others. Stoicism reminds us to focus on our actions and attitudes, not on external events. Finally, it is important to remember that patience is not about doing nothing. It is about taking purposeful, steady steps toward your goals. Patience does not mean giving up or being passive. It means working hard and trusting the process. For example, if you are starting a business, patience means putting in the effort every day, even if you do not see immediate results. It means believing in your vision and staying committed, even when progress seems slow. In conclusion, patience is a valuable skill in our fast-paced world. It helps us grow, handle challenges, and build strong relationships. By practicing mindfulness, setting realistic expectations, exercising self-control, focusing on the bigger picture, practicing gratitude, and learning from Stoicism, we can develop patience in our lives. Patience is not always easy, but it is worth it. It allows us to live with more peace, purpose, and joy. So the next time you feel impatient, take a deep breath and remind yourself that good things take time. Trust the process, stay focused, and keep moving forward. Patience is not just a virtue, it is a path to a happier, more fulfilling life.